4, 3, 2, 1.
Hear ye, and welcome to the Lincoln Lounge for the Abraham Drinking Podcast. Now brought to you by Take Telecast, Swimming in Booze with Nothing to Lose. This show where we will talk about random bullshit for the next hour to an hour and a half. We are uncensored, unedited, and no holds barred, covering everything and anything from beer to bitches, rags to riches, sports to courts, bars to cars, music to movies, just about anything and everything. Please follow us across all social media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. You can also find us on all listening platforms such as Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and iHeartRadio. As always, I'm the sexy Gretzky, George Gretzky, alongside Lily Laserbeam, Lily Staley, Wild Man Wilson Edwards Scully. How in the hell are you guys?
Good, how are you?
Oh, living the dream. It's another Monday right here in the Lincoln Lounge. Can't beat it.
Mm-hmm.
We're here. We're queer. No, I'm just kidding.
Just you, George.
Just you, not me.
Every time I say we're here, that's immediately what I got to think about.
You gotta be like, we're here, we're weird.
We're here, we're weird.
Get used to it.
I just want to say, before we get started and get going, I have a few shout-outs and announcements. We need to shout out our wonderful sponsor, the Crafty Crab. I have a decal. Boom, baby! The Crafty Crab in Mayfield. They have all your seafood needs, including all-you-can-eat crab legs on Wednesdays and Fridays, and many great drink specials as well. If you haven't been there yet, please check them out. Have you guys been there? I know Lily's been there. Mm-hmm. You haven't been there yet?
No, I haven't, but that all-you-eat crab legs on Wednesday does sound nice.
And it's like one of the cheapest crab legs, like all you can eat. It's $61, which most places are like $70 to $80 to $90, if not $100. $61, which isn't bad.
God.
So yeah, get down to your Crafty Crab.
Mm-hmm.
Mmm. 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 Crafty Crab, Crafty Crab, Crafty Crab, Crafty Crab. And then we were just a little over a month away from our inaugural Tank Telecast pub crawl. It's $25 to register. You will receive a T-shirt, pizza and wings, and opportunities for giveaways throughout the day. We're going to go from Frank and Tony's to start, to Nora's, to the Yard, to Dukes and Boots, and then we're going to wrap things up at the Tricky Tortoise, which just is officially going to be open Monday, or today, officially open today. So we're going to hit all the patios.
That's going to be great.
It's going to be a good time, worth memories and funny shit going on that all day. That's going to be just a riot. Starting at 3 p.m. on Saturday, June 22nd. So please register for that. You can hang out with all your favorite Tank Telecast members.
Mm-hmm.
Fog. Cue it. Cue the fog. What else we got here? Oh, that's good. That's real good. Lily, you ran a race over the weekend. Oh, no.
Where's the photo?
Oh, no.
I knew you were going to bring one up. Let's
No!
see it.
Oh, no.
See it.
We got to rate I meant to start this in the beginning, and I fucked up already. How about that?
I'm so glad you did.
That's all right. We're going to get there. Lily ran a race over the weekend.
Placing 10th.
I did.
Can you tell us a little bit about the race, what it was for, why you did it?
Sure. Here we go. So, I really was like, oh, Cleveland has a half marathon, and Cleveland also has a 5K and 10K and a full marathon. And my coworker goes, I'm going to sign you up for this. And I was like, okay, so what one am I doing, like a 10K? She goes, no, I hit the button for the half marathon. And I'm like, how many miles? She's like, 13.5. I'm like, I've never trained before. So I only had a week and a half to train. And I was at the gym every night for 4 hours on the treadmill. And one of the people from Dogfight Sports was like, okay, we're going to get you to 4.1 miles per hour running every day. was like, I'm not going to do this race. So the previous night before the race, I was at the Indians game, having a few beers and some booze. And I had to be in Cleveland.
Not you.
Of
Not
course
you, beer
not.
some booze.
So I had to be at the stadium at 4 a.m. to be prepared to run this half marathon. And I was like, okay, I don't know how I'm going to do this. And the bell started ringing, like the timer that they send you off. And I'm like, great. So here we are. I'm running it. I have Ulysses from Dogfight Sports tracking my location. And he's like, oh, you're 10 miles in already. It's like, this isn't right because I feel like I just started running this. And my watch goes, you're only at 3 miles.
The time was all jacked up.
Everything was all messed up. But I am training for another, I'm going to do the full marathon in August in Columbus.
That sounds no fun at all, running.
See, but I was a college athlete, so it's kind of like...
That sounds awful.
Doesn't it?
It is, but I'm doing it for leukemia too because
Well,
it's
that
a
makes
spot.
sense. And
It's
that's what I was wondering. Like, was there like you were doing it for something,
Yeah.
or is there money to be raised from this
Yes.
5K? Okay.
Mhm.
Or was it? What is it? What was it? Half marathon?
a half marathon. And I actually have a race video I purchased, so I'll be sharing it with everyone. We'll be posting it.
Oh shit! I
Yep.
can't wait to have that on here. I'm gonna play it in slow motion.
That's kind of what I looked like.
And then Ed, you went golfing today.
Yeah.
How'd you swing them?
It was 7 on the front. No, I got 10 on the front, and then I did 2 over on the back. It was nice to be warmed up. Is that our logo? That's terrible.
That's the only good face picture I could find of you, and the only other ones I love it. The only other ones is you with a headset on, so I didn't want to use that. So I went with
I
it's from
love this
something from like
picture.
8 years ago off your Facebook page.
Stalker!
Oh, that was one.
Can you move that light back just so it's out of the shot? There we go. Yeah, but Ed does lead our series of the summer golf competition 2-1. He whooped my ass last time, but I figured you would get a kick out of that logo.
Yeah, that's
I love it.
hilarious.
So
The
stupid.
picture of you. Oh my goodness.
I like how big your head is. It shows the ego. It shows the ego really well.
You know what's so hard when I piece these together is trying to fit like the necks like perfectly, and like yours was like
You
perfect
didn't
because
even try with my. Look at that blocky corner there, though. You're supposed
It's
to like
because
Photoshop it out and put the
I
collar
could.
above the skin.
It's too hard. It's too hard.
We need a Photoshop person to be doing this for us.
But Ed
This
does,
is gonna go up to like 25 to 12
No,
at some point.
no,
It's gonna be
no,
like,
no, I won't let it happen. I'm
I'm going to let it happen.
I won't let it happen.
hey, we're gonna have to bring Lily in if she golfs with us. So it'll
Yeah,
be.
well, yeah. Anyone that golfs with us from Tanked will have to get added.
All right, 2 weeks we're golfing, boys.
Monday.
I'm down.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
See, I can't do Mondays.
Whatever.
I work well. Monday's this, and then I have where I have work in the beginning. But anyway, while we're on the golf subject, though, and I'm sure Ed, you've seen this already.
Scotty.
We got to talk about it because it happened after last week's show.
Scotty running from copy.
Earlier in the week, pro golfer Scotty Scheffler was arrested and charged with assaulting a police officer on the drive into the PGA tournament. Louisville Metro Police arrested the number 1 golfer in the world as he attempted to bypass a traffic stop and enter Van Halen Golf Club. Scheffler, according to public records, faces felony charge of second-degree assault on a police officer, as well as multiple misdemeanor charges, including third-degree criminal mischief, reckless driving, and disregarding signals from an officer directing traffic. Thoughts on that?
I think
Wow.
Grizzly think he was being an asshole.
You know, it's weird. Like all the stuff I've been seeing is so there was like a death like outside of the golf course. Like someone was hit by.
Yeah, that was there was a bus accident. One
Yeah.
person died. Turns out the person was a staff member that would go with the PGA and help set up events.
Yeah,
So
right.
it was a person involved with the event.
Right.
And It's like
but that's why like the traffic was shut down because someone died like at 5. It was like at 6 a.m. Someone was killed by this
Wow.
bus.
I also want to say that at the end of round 2, he was in the top 5. Okay,
It's pretty impressive though.
If we
Like
did this, we would be in the prison.
yes,
okay?
you wouldn't been out as quick as
No.
that. Not a chance. Money talks.
Dude.
Could you imagine that? Like, you could just get out of jail and have to play a round of golf. Like, and you're just like, what just happened? Like,
That would be wild.
like it would happen within hours. He's booked.
I wonder when his court
Wow.
date is.
Right.
That'll be the interesting thing because,
I'm sure he's gonna get.
well, like he has to go, he'll have to show up, and then he'll have to miss a tournament or two for it.
Depending on when the
Probably
court
one.
is.
It's probably a quick one. He'll
They'll
do
schedule
the
it around
arraignment.
it. They'll schedule it around him.
Yeah. No, they won't. No. I think it just happens though that most courts open on Tuesday, Monday or Tuesday,
Monday mornings.
Monday morning. So like the events start on
I speak from experience.
Thursday is the starting day for the PGA, so it probably will be available then to still play him. But like I don't know if he'll be then flying every Sunday night at the end of an event to go back to court the following Monday.
He's not gonna get a felony charge. I'll tell you that. It's all gonna get knocked down to some kind of
I think it should. I think he should get the felony charge. Did
ain't
you ever
happening.
look into what Tiger Woods got his charge for?
That was reckless driving, wasn't it?
Was
I
that
think
his
so.
arrest?
But I don't think he ended up getting any felonies or any crazy. Yeah, remember he crashed his car?
Didn't he?
Was that for it? I thought it was something else.
Well, then there was all the stuff with his wife and stuff. When he was
Yeah, but that wasn't
he was
criminal.
banging
It was
bitches.
just frowned upon.
Yeah.
Tiger Woods, the player. I heard, because I watched some of the documentaries around that, I heard that he would have, like, him and, like, a couple of his friends, they would all go out at bars, and they would make a contest out of picking women up. I gotta be like, how hard is it if it's if this is a contest? How much like real competition do you have, other than just,
Right.
hi, I'm Tiger Woods, #1 golfer in the world. Can I put it in your cup today?
Yeah, right.
Like,
Right. How hard can that is that?
yeah.
Like, what-
Oh my god.
I want to know what like the actual real details deep down were to win that
It'd
bet.
be nice to see that that documentary. It was entertaining at least. Like not
Yeah.
all of like those stars what they did wrong videos or
Yeah,
shows
yeah.
are all that good. Some are just really stale. His was interesting. His wife found out. She swung at him with some of his
Damn.
clubs.
Took a whack at him.
Yeah.
Not the good whacking.
Damn.
Let's see who has felonies.
Which golfer has felonies? That's what they said. Someone on the radio was talking about that like Scheffler's such a nice guy and like genuinely nice person. They're like that he's the last person on the tour that I thought would get arrested on the day of the tour. And I forget the other name they said. He has like tattoos and shit. He's like, yeah, that guy probably I thought would have got arrested before Scheffler.
Yeah, I thought Bubba Watson's supposed to also have a mug photo, a mug shot. I don't know what his is probably just drunk and disorderly or DUI.
Wait till the mugshot I have for you in a little while.
No man.
Oh darn it.
Oh, did you find mine?
No, I did not.
That's for the best.
Or did I? No, just
No, you
kidding.
did.
Just kidding.
Tease all you want.
All
I
right.
was smiling in my photo.
That's our little sports for us. Would you guys say you guys are smart?
Yeah.
By what idea?
But what,
Smart.
But like in what way
I would
though?
like to think so.
Smart. Why? What makes you think you're smart?
Well,
I'm waiting for someone to comment right now.
I mean,
Did anyone comment?
Not yet.
I'm
no.
pretty good at spotting your bullshit.
I'm just saying, you guys. Would you classify you guys as smart?
I'm well read. I like to think.
I think I'm smart some days. It just depends on the day. You
I
know
have
what
a-
I'm doing.
I have a high social intelligence. I get along with people. That's its own
do?
intelligence.
Yeah.
I'm good at strategy unless I'm playing Nick at Connect 4. Then it's fucking
And then
cool.
you're just throwing Connect 4
Dude,
pieces.
I lost in like 6 moves against him, and I'm like, I literally get ready to play. I'm like, you're gonna win. You always win the first game I play you.
Nick
And it's like,
Nick and Carrie
Over.
last night had a good Connect
They
4.
were
They went to like,
throwing Connect 4 pieces
they went
in
down to
one.
like the last 3 holes.
okay.
But
That must
so-
have been right after I left then.
So you would say yes to
I don't
that?
think so.
Yeah.
Well, I have a story that's going to make all of us feel pretty dumb.
Did somebody make money for free?
No. Dorothy Jean Tillman's. Okay?
Okay.
Dorothy Jean Tillman's participation in Arizona State's University's May 6th commencement was the latest step on her higher education journey.
Oh, I've been reading about this.
The Chicago teen started school, and she took her first college course at the age of 10. From age 10 to 17, she has completed an associate's, bachelor's, and master's degrees.
What year was this?
That she just so now at age 17, she
Oh.
just earned a doctoral degree in integrated behavioral health at
Okay.
Arizona State.
I want to know how many strings her parents had to pull to convince people to be like, no, we want my child in college. Like,
She started at the age of 10, so she has to have like one of those weird genius traits.
but like, you still, like, so what I was told was like, wow, a lot of the stuff you learn in middle school and high school, you will forget and just learn over again in college, especially like your basic skills. Like, you can learn
Little
all
probably
the-
more details.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
once you get past basic arithmetic and reading and
Yeah.
writing, you could basically go to college. It's just how
Right.
much are you prepared to spend on studying and stuff. But
Yeah.
if you were already spending all that time studying in middle school or high school doing that, you might as well just go straight to college, and we really don't need room for that. So once again, I want to know what privilege she got to be able to go straight into college at the age of 10.
I don't know.
Like,
It's a good question. I don't know.
Like, I was doing electronics learning lab kits and working with chemistry sets when I was 12,
Were you?
14. Yeah, I got them as a kid.
What?
But, like, I just gave up on it because there was no affirmation or I was never reaffirmed by doing them because I didn't get, like, grades or accreditation for doing it. So it was like, what's the point of doing this?
I had one of those like built like the rock sets that made crystals.
Oh,
You, like,
Oh,
I think you like put
yeah.
water in
Yeah.
and it grew. I had one
And
of those.
it like got bigger and bigger
Yeah, they
and
like
bigger.
grew. Yeah, you had to like
Yep.
water it.
I got huge into YouTube videos for those chemistry ones where like they show you how to make real crystals and like lab grade crystals, but it's like to buy the equipment is so expensive.
Oh, I'm sure.
That I'm like,
Yeah.
well, I'm never going to be able to do this myself.
Yeah, that sounds expensive.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but but the shit I learned, I'm like, well, and like I know how to make explosives. I just don't go around offering formulas. Like I know how to make thermite. I have it
Right.
written down. I still remember what to do.
Oh my god.
Well, then, because thermite
I'm
welding.
glad I
is
have
so
you on
cool.
my side.
I'm not giving away any of that knowledge. Okay? There's books in the library at Lakeland that will tell you how to do it. And those were the
Right.
ones, like, I was going through them. I was like, oh, here, finally, I found something cool.
Ed's getting education to blow somebody up one day.
Yeah, I was just like, it's interesting.
So does George go first? Are we gonna practice blowing him up?
No.
No, we don't blow anybody up, okay? Blowing up, bad. Bad.
Bad, Lily.
Bad, Lily.
It depends on the person though.
Blow up the race, okay?
Boom.
Oh well, next in August, you guys can come to Columbus with me.
No. Go blue, baby. We don't step in that city of Columbus.
I'll
Yeah,
go
I
to
don't really-
Michigan and run.
So does that make you feel a little dumb though that this girl has all
Yeah.
these?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have
A little-
I have barely an associate's degree and she has a doctoral degree at age 17.
Yeah. I remember, did you guys get offered those college classes to be able to, like, get credits?
I was too dumb, but yes.
Yeah.
They
In
just
our school
denied
did,
me.
yeah.
They completely denied me. I'd be like, I want to be able to take more than one class.
Yeah,
For this college or whatever. They're like, oh, well, you aren't able to do that. I'm like, why not?
Yeah.
Well, you're just not. I'm like, that's bullshit.
Right.
So instead, I took a forensics, intro to forensic science class, and then I got credit for criminal justice as well in that.
Okay.
Yeah, I was. I
Right.
didn't have you had to have a certain GPA or be like.
Dude,
You
at
had
one
to, like,
point I
be,
had
like,
a 4.0
qualified.
GPA. At one point, I did for one of this the quarters at school. I had a good grades, but like they didn't give a fuck. It's because I wasn't in like the college classes, basically, or what are those?
Like the
AP classes.
The AP classes,
Yeah, the
yeah.
smart
If I was in
classes.
but I'm like, why do I gotta work that hard to learn the exact same shit?
Right. There was no point.
There's not. Like,
Yeah.
also, I learned like, where do you guys learn most of your history from? Was it history class?
No, I wish they would.
We had a really cool class at North. It was what the hell was the name of it? It was like all like big events throughout history.
Okay.
Like JFK assassination was one of them. MLK.
Mhm.
But like we really targeted it for like that whole week. Like it was like
Okay.
the like
That's
events
cool.
leading up. Senior seminar. You had to take it as only a senior.
Wow.
But it was such a good teacher. I'll never forget Mr. Deemert. So if you ever listen, Mr. Deemert, give him a shout out. He was so good. Like he would walk in the class and just go, "Bah!" and just like everyone's like, what is he doing? Like I don't know. He was just really cool and connected with us.
Oh,
But
boy.
it was such a cool class, and he just made it even more interesting. Like I'm not a history buff,
Yeah.
but like he made it more interesting.
Did he?
Like I look forward to going to that class. But yeah, he was just like I said, just shout and like he would start dancing like randomly. Just it was just a good teacher all around.
That's great.
Yeah. Lily, do you dance at school?
At school? Yeah,
She's-
but
she's like,
you've
"How about
also...
no?"
How about no, but you've also seen me dance last night.
Oh,
so.
good grief. No more dancing.
Nope.
Dance last night?
I think I did. Someone told me that today.
I don't know about that.
As we're getting closer to Memorial Day, guys, which we are planning a Memorial Day show. Details will be on about that. We're going to do a mega show on Memorial Day. We got to figure all the details out for that, so be on the lookout. But Memorial Day, a lot of cookouts, a lot of good food. What would you guys say is your favorite food?
Chicken wings.
Ribs.
Chicken wings? Really?
Fuck yeah.
You could eat
I
them
had-
every. You could eat
I
that
had
every day.
chicken
though?
wings today.
I
I'm
am
gonna go.
sweating.
I'm gonna
Me
go to
too, me too.
Paninis after this. I was just thinking. I was literally before you asked that question. I was thinking. I'm like, I bet I can get some paninis for their wing night after this.
Paninis?
Oh,
They do
you're
wing
right.
night
It is
again.
wing night.
What is their wing
Today and
special?
tomorrow, it's 50-cent wings.
That's not terrible.
It's but like for like their sauces, it's worth it. It's so much cheaper than what because they
Yeah.
raise prices extremely high.
Yeah. I love Panini's buffalo chicken sandwich.
That is so
It is-
good.
Oh, it's the best. It's the best. I took my mom there for Mother's Day.
Mhm.
That's where she wanted to go. Buffalo chicken sandwich. So you said chicken wings is your all-time favorite. You could
Yeah.
eat that like every day.
Yeah, I have. Like, don't learn me with a good meal.
Lily, you said ribs,
Well, ribs or schnitzel.
schnitzel.
Wiener Schnitzel
Yeah.
is so good.
That is when you have family
It is
members.
the best.
It is when you have family members who are full German that you have your grandpa's cookbook from his restaurant he
Yeah,
owned.
we make
I don't
my
know if I-
family makes schnitzel once in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do like a breading on it. It's so good.
It's so delicious.
I-
actually.
Like what is schnitzel again?
If it's
It's
flattened
basically
pork,
like flattened pork. You can-
Flattened?
yeah, like with
You-
the
you beat it.
Pound, yeah,
or
pound
you
it.
do a meat roller.
You beat that schnitzel.
You beat that pork and you pound it. You pound it
literally
until
do.
it's flat, and then it's ready to be breaded.
Pound it till it's tender.
All right. So the other thing is,
Chafing
I
good.
make a mean chicken piccata. Now, if I had to pick a meal,
What is piccata?
piccata is the sauce that you use for it. It
that like a
involves
red?
capers. It's a white sauce,
White sauce.
and it's capers. You use some of the. You're supposed to use a Madeira wine, but I can't
Isn't
find
capers
it
kind of like
anywhere.
an olive?
No.
No.
What is a caper?
It's. You know how asparagus has that nodule at the top of it?
No.
Like so it kind of. It's
You're
kind of
silly.
like I think-
Asparagus makes your pee smell
I
funny.
thought capers were an unopened flower that we eat.
I have no idea what a caper
I
is.
thought.
I thought it was like an olive.
He's gonna show you right now.
We're gonna look it up.
But then again, I think I'm talking about what's the sauce you make with olives? Puttanesca.
Oh, that's
Yeah, they're
That's what I'm
pickled,
thinking of.
unripened flower buds.
Sounds awful.
They're so good.
It is chicken piccata.
Yes.
Chicken piccata
And then
is
you.
really good.
Oh man, I make a mean one. Fuck. I haven't made it in a while.
Fuck
I'm
me,
craving.
daddy.
See, that's a meal I make when I want a girl to stay, or be like, "We're not going out tonight. I'm cooking."
I'm making a sauce with flowers buds in it.
Damn,
so
it is
good.
good.
Thank you for the backup there, Lily. It's so fucking good.
Never had it. If I had to pick my favorite food that I could almost eat every day, it's tough because I love like chicken wings, burgers. Love burgers.
Yeah.
Love it. Chicken. Oh, I could eat a burger every day. I think.
It's just not all burgers are good, so it's like, why bother getting one if it's not going to be the best hamburger you're having?
Bacon
Correct.
cheeseburger. Yeah, but I've had bad wings as well. I've had bad wings.
I mean, yeah, they weren't cooked. I mean, in my opinion, that's
they're
my
not.
bad
I hate
wings.
when I get like that slimy wing. It's not crispy.
Mm-hmm.
It's like way undercooked. Like it's done, but it's not
Oh.
crispy. And it's like, no, it needs to be crispy.
They
I get
do.
so mad. Especially a lot of wing night places do that because they're cooking it in masses, so it's not as good.
Mhm.
I actually like getting wings when it's not wing night because they come out better.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, even
You're
if
gonna
I have to
pay more money, but yeah, burgers are always good. Love burgers, but we're gonna play a little listum leading into food. Okay,
Okay.
ready for this, Edward?
Real quick, Cleveland's are up too. First inning.
Guardians. What'd you say? The
I said
Clevelands.
Cleveland.
The Clevelands.
I said Cleveland.
The Clevelands. Dude, the Indians have been rocking.
They have.
The Indians have been rocking.
You mean the Guardians?
Indians?
Thank you. Okay.
Fuck that.
You know, so
Fuck the Guardians.
they changed it to a name that you couldn't use Windians with anymore.
They're
Like-
True.
It was a clever name change because it didn't change much.
No, it wasn't.
It didn't change much. You still have Dians.
They had to print up all new shirts. They couldn't save their merchandise. They probably had backlogs of already made T-shirts. They couldn't
I'm just saying it was a clever name
actually.
because it didn't change much. So I don't think it's like that big of it's a big deal, but it's not as big a deal if it would just went to like the fucking.
Spiders.
Well, they were the Spiders at one point, so that was
Exactly.
kind of cool. I would have liked that. I think.
I would have liked to.
Because there was history with it. But if they just changed it to the Skyscrapers,
Right.
like
Once again,
it'd have been fucking stupid, and
Yeah.
people would have been really pissed. But the Guardians, they have the Guardians on the bridge, so there's little history.
they just made that up. They were like, "Oh, it's just coincidence."
No, that's
we
a
can rip
history.
this
That
up.
is a history thing.
That's
They're on that
crazy.
bridge. I forget
Those
what that
have
bridge
just
called.
gotten been built. That bridge has not been there long.
I'm not saying it has, but there's
That's
some
like-
history.
What history?
The Guardians on the bridge.
That's like 4 years old. That's not history.
It's not that.
That
No, it's
thing-
older than that.
It can't have a historical plate going down the road. It ain't history, okay?
Someone might have wrecked their car into it, and there's history there, baby.
No, only if it falls. A sword comes down on the car and it smites the unholy thee that drove into it. All right, that's
Oh my
There's-
god.
Back to food.
food.
List 'em. Okay? We're going to play a segment called List 'em. I have a list in front of me that has the 7 most hated foods or drinks in the United States, according to Reddit.
Okay.
Least liked food.
Least like food or drink.
Or drank. Okay.
There's 2 drinks on there out of the 7.
Bloody Mary.
Like, hate? That's like, all of United States?
All right, take it back.
Yeah, I was going to say, I love Bloody Marys.
I do too.
I love Bloody Marys. You want to take a whack at the list?
Real quick, best place to get a Bloody Mary.
Dude, there's there's Zeppi's in Newberry, right off Auburn Road.
I'm not driving out to
Has an
bumfuck Newburgh.
It's not
amazing-
that far though. It's not that far.
They have a build your own Bloody Mary, though, so you can pay for extra stuff and add it to it. It is good.
All right.
You know who else I've heard has a good
And
Bloody Mary?
Zeppi sells vodka now?
It's it's actually a big restaurant. It's like you could sit in and eat.
Oh,
it's,
it's not like
real-
Zeppi's Pizza.
It's Zeppi's Pizza, but it's a pizzeria.
Oh.
It's like a legit big. There's a bar in there and everything.
Yep.
It's actually a really nice
It
place.
is.
Yeah.
We'll take a field trip there.
And I also heard Crowley's has a really good one.
Ooh, I still got to go to Crowley's.
A little expensive.
I
I'm not
mean,
gonna lie. Their burgers are phenomenal, though.
That's what I've heard.
Big fan of the smash burger, but a little expensive.
Yeah.
Want to take a whack at the list of the 7 most hated foods or drinks in the United States? Anybody?
You
can't look it up. Get off your phone.
But see, my phone's been down tonight.
You can't look it up.
Fish and chips,
No, not in the top 7.
I'm guessing.
Get off your phone. He's going to Google.
All right, man.
is,
But
though,
I'm not cheating anymore.
He's just
Guys,
anymore.
I am detoxing right now. I'm sweating,
Me
and I have
too,
the air on in here.
Do you really? Because I'm like burning up in here. And I thought it was just me.
I need to get a fan to push it out. I have a window unit over there. I need my fan to push it out.
Can you give us a hint on, like, are they
Right.
pasta, or are they carb? Are
There's
they...
no, it's random. Some of them, I don't know if it counts as
Is
a
it
food.
goat's brain?
No.
I mean,
In the U.S.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
I have
US
recipes
has
in the
that.
U.S.
Mm-mm.
Cow brain.
No.
Monkey brain?
No.
What is this about brains tonight?
There's no brain.
Rat stew.
No.
Deer stew?
No.
I feel like that would be good.
I mean, it can be. It depends on who cooks
You guys
it.
aren't even close.
We're not close.
Like, think more
Give us
like
the suction.
American foods that people hate across the
French
U.S.
fries.
No.
I didn't think so. I thought...
Those are French. No, I'm
No,
just
they're not. No,
What
they're
is
not.
up with
That's
us
not
tonight?
true.
I once did a report in my French class on the French fry.
Did she fail you?
No. She laughed, and I got a C.
You said you're the French fry?
I did a report on the French
You
fry.
know, the French fry was made in the U.S.
I know, but it was hilarious. I had all the details and
This is
stuff.
one of the funniest things. Like, I've seen a video of Tom Holland be like, French fries, they got the name in them, and I'm just watching this on my phone. I'm like, they were not made in France, okay? I understand you and your European, British, we're better than everyone because we took over everything mentality, but you did not make the French fry.
Nick
Yeah.
is saying broccoli, Brussels sprouts, asparagus, cauliflower. None of those have made the list.
No, all those are good cooking ingredients.
I love broccoli,
I do
and
too.
I love Brussels sprouts if they're done right.
You got to give
Not
us a
asparagus.
hint.
We need one hint.
I
All
need
right.
a better
I'll
hint.
give you number 7. This is hated in the United States. Number 7 is meatloaf.
I like meat.
I like
it
meatloaf
too.
as well. Actually, everything on this I like. The whole list well, maybe not,
Lasagna.
maybe not number 3. Nope. Food or drink, don't forget.
Rum and Coke.
No. That's an American
The
favorite.
reason why I said that was because you drank it last night.
That's an American favorite.
George didn't realize that one with a lime is called a Cuba Libre.
I've never heard of that.
Is it really, though?
That's what
Yeah.
it's called.
He's got the fog machine going.
Nick said, "Ma, meatloaf." Damn it, I missed it, Nick. I missed my cue. All right, you want me to go through the list because you guys are not
Blue
even close.
cheese?
No. I mean, you're getting a little closer to some stuff.
He's Googling those.
Beets?
No.
Okra?
All right, here we go. The 7 most hated foods or drinks that are most hated in the United States
Okay.
according to Reddit. Number 7, meatloaf.
Okay.
Anchovies?
Number 6, Mountain Dew.
What?
Number 5, celery.
Okay.
Number 4, mayonnaise. I don't know if it counts as a food, but whatever.
Fuck it.
Condiment.
Number 3, diet soda.
Yeah, I could see that.
That's hated, but I sell so much of it at work.
Number 2, ketchup. And number 1, cheese.
Cheese. Just
Cheese.
cheese?
Any cheeses.
Bro, man,
That's
I eat
wild, bro.
slices.
I love shredded cheese.
It's
Yeah,
so good.
I love shredded cheese. You ever see that? It's like a meme. It's like me at the kitchen eating shredded cheese, and it's just a guy like
Literally
like-
eating the shredded cheese
Yes.
from the bag? Yes.
Yes. Yeah. That was the top 7: meatloaf, Mountain Dew, celery, mayonnaise, diet soda, ketchup, and cheese.
Fuck them. They were wrong. They're wrong.
That's
so
wrong.
Do you know how
Boo.
much cheese is in any restaurant food? Like,
Yeah.
fucking Longhorn has their Parmesan crusted chicken. Not only that,
Oh,
you
it's
can
so
get,
good too.
Isn't it?
Dude,
Oh,
it's
and it has
so
like
good.
it has like the cream cheese filling or whatever.
Well,
Oh.
that has mayonnaise in it too.
Oh, it sounds so good. That's
I
where
could
I'm
go
going.
for that right now.
That's where I'm going after this.
It's so good.
Dude, I could go for one more.
Fuck me.
No,
daddy.
chicken wings.
Chicken wings is
That's
your favorite.
what I'm getting next.
I don't know. I'm gonna go to Pizzazz in
Pizzazz?
Mayfield. They have the best ones. Or Panini's.
But no,
tonight.
there was a pizzazz right in by John Carroll that I used to go to
Yes,
all the time.
it's still there. I go
That's
there.
the best one. There
but
used
you
to
know
be a
what?
pizzazz right on 615 that no one went to.
Can you not knock the
Yeah,
table?
let's not do that with my laptop on there.
I think it's gonna be Panini's tonight for the win.
What's the next topic?
All right, last and final actually.
Oh, so then we're
We're,
gonna
we're
be done.
gonna have a pretty quick show tonight.
Chicken wings.
Let's all go get
I'm
the
gonna
chicken
get you.
wings.
I'm gonna get you out of here to get your chicken wings.
with my homie.
Actually, this is like a two-parter, though.
Okay.
Do you guys ever think about dying?
Yes, all the time.
Yeah, I hope it's quick.
Do you actually think about what happens after? I've talked about this many times on the show.
Yeah, it gets dark.
Yeah, but what
if
happens?
you're nothing.
There's got to be something.
No.
Right.
It's got to be
No,
something.
something's happening now, okay? Because we can observe it. When you're dead, you're just dead. There's
Maybe we are dead now.
This is why,
Maybe
do you
we
think
are.
it'd bother you if you didn't get buried in a grave when you're dead?
Maybe this is hell.
Could be.
Some people say purgatory.
They're like, you got some to do a shitty podcast. This is your hell.
There's a lot of people
Right.
doing really good, and this is hell. I mean, is it their hell too?
Could be.
Maybe we died and this is our hell.
It could be.
We don't know that we
Right.
already died.
Gotta get out of Ohio. God damn it.
Gotta run. Gotta blast. Gotta go to Arizona.
I was waiting for her to throw in the rhyme with
Yeah,
bluegrass.
I was waiting for I was waiting for a little bit more.
Gotta run. Gotta go. Gotta go to bluegrass.
What do you think the worst way to die would be?
Suicide.
Oh, I used to have nightmares of being crushed to death.
Dude, I had a
Like
nightmare.
you know those tar rollers that would flatten roads and
Yeah,
stuff.
like-
I would dream it, and then fucking what's his name?
I think of Roger Rabbit when I see those tar rollers. He's like, no. The guy gets flattened.
Suffocating when you fall off a bed is my one.
Falling off a bed.
Falling off a twin
What's
bed.
suffocating you?
Suffocating.
Oh, and then falling off a bed?
no,
was that suffocating?
no,
Wait.
falling off a bed over the weekend and then landing in a corner and not being able to get up.
What?
How small and
When
how
you-
close to the corner of your room is your bed?
Do you,
It's not my
do
room,
you-
okay?
do you just have a big crib?
No, it was a twin XL bed.
You need a hammock. That way you don't have to worry it'll cradle you.
Yeah, you don't have
You'll
to worry
never
about
fall
falling
out. Yeah.
But then my friend was like, I was like trying to yell at them. I was like, wake up. And they're like, what is wrong? I'm like, you gotta move the bed so I can get out.
I think suffocating would be horrible.
Mm-hmm.
Like getting burned in a fire,
I heard fire was actually relatively
drowning,
painless.
Well,
Drowning.
Drowning.
Well, usually in a fire though,
You
you
get in
breathe in and you don't really. You're already.
No, your lungs melt basically
Yeah.
from the heat, and
Yeah.
then your body releases enough endorphins
Yeah.
that you don't feel anything. That's what they said. I think that's why they record in the few actual witches that we burned during the Salem witch trials, because a lot of that was just hoopla.
Ooh, we should hit on that.
No,
That's some crazy
no.
shit.
Could.
It's so crazy. Oh,
Fucking hated the
I think
Salem-
you're a witch.
I
I'm gonna throw you off the mountain, and if you fly,
learning
oh, I
about
loved
that
it.
shit. I was like, that was because we went over it every single year.
I
and
loved
I was
it.
like, why are we learning about these witches that aren't witches?
I still
Right.
think I'm
Why?
gonna throw you off a cliff because I think you're a witch, and if you fly, you're a witch. If you don't fly, you're dead.
Literally-
and you're not a witch, but you're dead.
Listen, the only really moral of the story you should gain is that people will lie to get your land if they like it enough. That's
Right.
what you gain from this story. And then we saw this. If somebody doesn't believe you, and then be like, "What did we do with the Indians?" All right,
Nick
we
said-
have history.
Nick said you're a trio of morbid fucks. He said all dogs go to heaven, so this can't be hell.
That's true, Nick. All dogs go to heaven.
All right, this is my last news story relating to death.
Oh,
Another-
I saw this person
Another
before.
mugshot. This happened actually. This guy got sentenced earlier today, and it's a fucked up. Another fucked up one.
Is
Because
this the one that shot the police guy?
no,
Shaker,
no,
or
I
anything?
wasn't going to cover that too soon.
Oh.
We'll cover
Too
that.
soon, but I
Okay.
watched about it today at work.
Did they
All right,
give
ready?
An update? Did they get the guy?
Speaking of really bad ways to die,
Okay.
a man was jailed for life for murdering his wife by burying her alive in Arizona.
Arizona.
Did he drive there?
David Pagliano pleaded guilty to murdering his wife before his trial was due to start and allowed the judge to determine his sentence without a plea agreement.
Okay.
Authorities say that David's wife, Sandra Pagliano, went missing while she was in the process of filing for a divorce.
What the
So the
fuck?
wife was going to divorce him. He said, "No, you ain't. I'm burying your ass alive." Autopsy came back. Said it was, what'd you say? Would you say the worst way of dying? Suffocation underground.
Yeah.
Oh my god, so I was right on track tonight. Okay, okay.
Suffocation under dirt. That's got to be horrible.
I take it back. All right, new fear.
All right, I take it
new
back.
Fear. New
Buried
fear.
alive.
No. You're fucking a really heavy chick, and she goes on top and she lays on you, and like because of her weight, you can't expand your diaphragm.
Yes!
You literally just suffocate underneath the weight of this entire person. Dead. All right. Now I'm afraid of fat people. Okay?
No, I think even worse. Fat girl just sits on your face. You just,
Or it could be the opposite, like a heavier
you're
set.
just like slapping her fucking side.
Or it could be the opposite way, a heavy set. But it could be, on my perspective, it could be the opposite way around. A heavy set guy sits on your face.
Oh God.
Okay, guys don't sit on face. It feels weird. Okay, our balls need to go
All right,
somewhere.
you don't know my past, so we're all
Oh,
good.
good grief.
Oh, damn.
Schnitzel.
Everyone says that's watching the show
Oh,
right now.
look,
They're
a
like, I fucking
piccata.
love you guys.
Or sorry, a caper.
German schnitzel, yeah.
Oh, but thoughts on that?
I wouldn't want to be that lady.
So,
They said in the article that, of course, he made his own grave, hand dug it. So
my one uncle. I got a comparative story, okay?
Okay, all right, go for it.
They got in this accident. Cop hit them. He was off duty, but it was late at night. And he was more likely drinking. They didn't do anything. The wife took serious injury. They just had a newborn.
Okay.
Like, they were not married. They were married for under a year, and then he had to get a divorce because she went crazy on him. Wiped out all of his savings. The guy is 65 right now. Has no retirement savings now because he spent it all on the wedding and then the divorce. And be like, we're like, when men decide to kill their wife because of a divorce, it's because they're going to lose everything they have,
yeah,
and they think there's no other way out.
right.
And it's like, that's a really shit situation. So it's
Yeah.
either, this is where I'm like,
Divorce is crazy.
well, this is
dude.
why,
It
like,
is.
you shouldn't, divorce should be illegal according to God, according to the Bible, but
Yeah.
instead it's not. This is why, like, I'm not getting married. Fuck marriage. I don't want to date anybody, man.
Marriage,
Right.
like I understand, like the marriage, like getting married symbolizes blah blah blah. But like, why can't you just be together?
Yeah.
Like, why can't you just be together forever? Like, why do you have to get married to prove that your love for each other? Because it's gonna fuck you in the ass.
If it goes wrong.
No lube,
No, to be
schnitzel.
My mom died while my parents were together. Both of my grandparents, so my mom's parents, they're still together. They're
Yeah.
in Florida.
Yeah.
They've been married 50 plus years,
Okay.
or maybe more now, 60 by now.
Yeah.
Like, and even with my dad's parents, they were married until my grandfather passed away.
Right,
Like, but that mentality of like fix what you have,
right.
which
Okay.
is work on each other or
Yeah.
work on your relationship, because a marriage doesn't mean you just quit doing
Yeah.
what you're.
No,
Your relationship.
Of course, you just got to keep like
Yeah,
working on the
but
relationship.
that's not the mentality people have anymore.
No, their mentality is like, oh, we just want a divorce. Like, we're not going to fix anything.
Also, no offense, but I heard a stat like 80% of the time women initiate divorce. Y'all just be bad at picking guys. I'm just gonna say it, like.
They need a good schnitzel.
Yeah, but then the other thing is like, all right, you make a lot of money finally. You finally get to a point where you're making good money as a guy, and then women want to date you, and it doesn't. It seems so obviously sketch that they're in it for the money, that like to try to find a woman that's hardworking and respects the money you earn because
Right.
they make and work hard for their money.
Right.
Those women don't even want to date anymore either, though. Like,
Correct.
so like there's this whole thing of like the people that to make those good, strong relationships will be fewer and fewer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, also it's such an outlier to have a spouse kill their wife, or their spouse kill the other spouse, but it's still a relatively
Right.
common thing for domestic violence.
Buried alive though.
Dude, you're pissed at that person.
That's what I'm saying. Like, buried alive.
Did she try to climb out?
Here's my.
I mean,
I wonder if she did.
Yeah, but if you get if I tie you and throw you in
Yeah.
a 10-foot hole and you can't, and I push fucking 10,000 pounds of dirt or something, I'm guessing he either knocked her out.
yeah. How did
And
they
she
catch
was-
her? Did they say how they caught him?
He went the lady went missing.
Oh, and they just assumed.
And they had just assumed, and they must have found
So they
digging a
basically
hole.
reported her missing, like, oh, she's been missing. And
Yeah, that's what I said. Missing persons
that's
report. That's what
crazy.
initiated
You
it.
remember
that's
that?
wild as fuck.
The couple that went on the hiking trip and
Yeah, not too long ago.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
was last
what
year
was the
or
name?
2 years ago.
They got in a fight in the car.
Gabby and Brian, I think it was.
Yeah,
They got in a fight in the car. The police let him go, and 2 minutes, literally
a
the
day
next
later,
day, like she was killed.
Look
gone.
Gabby?
I thought it was, wasn't it?
Oh,
I
I
forget
can't
her name,
remember
but
the
yeah, I
name.
remember
Something
that.
like that. But then look at the Utah college students
Yeah.
last year too,
Yeah.
who had that guy Brian who came after them.
Yep.
What
Yep.
happened?
I'm not exactly sure what she's talking about.
Yeah, what
We're
happened?
talking about the college students at a house in I think it was Utah. Don't quote me, but basically like the guy
Quoted.
she met or the guy followed them home and killed them all.
Oh wow, that's.
I
Terrible.
did hear about that. I can't remember the details. But man, what a way to go being buried alive. That would just suck. That would
Yeah.
suck.
I keep thinking every time I hear these ways people have died, I think, all right, so if this is me, how long am I suffering for?
Right.
10 minutes, 15? I feel like it's not longer than 20. Then you're just passed out.
Well, that's the thing is like you're gonna run out of air. It's like
Right.
drowning. Drowning's faster.
Drowning.
He saved money
or
on the
drowning.
funeral. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
a
I
terrible
mean
joke.
it's crazy to think like
Yeah, she was already buried.
Yeah.
Just put up a tombstone. It's good to
that's
go.
Wild.
I find it like I started this horror joke comedy over
Gabby
here.
Petito
No, I
is her
can't
name.
laugh.
Gabby
Gabby
Petito.
Petito.
Thank
I
you,
was
Julie.
right- so I was right on the name though.
Yeah.
No, it's so sad. That was like that. Then they found him in Florida, hiking through there, basically running from the cops. And then they found his body out there.
Well, like there was like a flood or something, I believe.
Yeah, well,
like
he went out-
crocodiles or waters. And
yeah,
shit.
there was a storm that came through.
But there's weird shit with that whole story because like that mom knew, his mom knew, like she had his phone and shit. Like there was weird. I can't remember the exact details.
bad.
That was a weird story because like then they just found his book bag, but the cops said they already had his book bag or
It's
journal
just
or
all-
phone. I can't remember the details, but it was fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, any last skid marks?
I don't think so.
I want to talk about the debate.
The debate? We can talk about the debate.
All right,
We
the,
got
the biggest thing I want to talk about.
you got 5 minutes.
This is the main topic for this
Okay.
conversation. There will be no audience. There will be just them talking. They said it detracts from what the candidates have to
Yep.
say.
yes.
But I want to hear the laughter from the audience because this shit's gonna be funny. The last
Yeah.
presidential debate.
the audience is
I
made.
laughed
It's like
much.
anything where you're doing something live. Like how don't you have that audience? Like you need that audience to
it's
feed
always-
off of. Like
and
even
it's-
if you're like the guys debating like the two presidents, it's gonna be Trump, Biden. We know that.
Yeah, they've already written it so
but-
they exclude
but-
RFK.
But them fuckers like feed off what the crowd's like. If the
Yeah.
crowd, then they're gonna be like, "Oh, I don't know how that went." Like you know,
Yeah.
it's really strange. I don't like it.
Yeah.
I also saw that. You know how they have the time limit to debate each person.
Yeah.
I heard like right as that timer goes off, their microphone's getting cut.
Yeah. But
Is
they
it?
did that already. They had it set up with originally because Trump would over.
Well, they both,
speak.
yeah, everybody
he would do
used
it,
to,
especially
at
during
debates.
the Republican
Yeah.
committee when for when those two were because what Trump lost, but during when Trump was running and that was during a new
Yeah.
election because Obama finished in 8 years, so 2
Yeah.
terms. So we got to pick between the two losing parties or
Yeah,
the
it
two
was-
shitty parties.
It was Hillary versus Trump the first time.
Yeah. But
Yep.
as they were watching him debate Republicans, they decided that they were going to have the microphone shut off during the Republican debates. And it wasn't even about
I didn't
Hillary.
realize that. I
Yeah.
thought this was the first time they were doing
No,
that.
they did it a lot last time
And
too.
here's the thing: like, if you have a big voice, like Trump has that real loud, like you can still hear him in the crowd. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so cutting the microphone. I mean, cutting the microphone and it's gonna be quiet without a crowd. You're gonna be able to hear him talk over,
I don't know. Well,
depending on how the sound is.
how
like,
close they are as well. Does the other microphone pick up the
Yeah, right,
ambient noise of him yelling to nobody?
right.
Right.
And that's a thing too. Is like people in the crowd. That's probably why they did it. So if like he does go over that time, the crowd can't hear him go over, so like it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Before the crowd would hear him,
They're
like if
also
you were
probably
sitting close,
worried
you know?
he rambles. And he
He
had this
does.
whole thing about, I can't remember what it was, this fictional...
You are a Trump hater, Ed.
He said some shit I just can't get behind.
Can't get behind.
No, I like
Dude, you had,
The
if you
way he
if you
talks.
rewatched last week's episode,
when I did it.
you
Or-
did it, and then I said Hannibal Lecter. He's
That's
a
the
great
Hannibal
guy.
Lecter, yeah. Yeah.
It was fucking spot on.
Dude, there was a video...
China.
That was wild though. The number I saw the video on X about the people that showed up for his rally, and then the people leaving.
Oh, stop
And it was at least
CNN.
Wow.
You're stupid,
This
Ed.
was Elon Musk's
kidding.
social media site. Okay, this ain't no CNN news.
All right, Lily, you weren't here last
So-
week. You got to
but
give.
hold on.
Oh shit!
Hold on.
Elon
She's
Musk.
telling me to hold out on my goddamn show. God dang.
So you guys are gonna hate me.
Let's hear it.
Did you fart?
Lily just
It's
tooted.
about Donald Trump and
Burn.
Nadia. Okay, so
Who?
his wife, not
Oh,
Oh yeah, Nadia.
no,
Yeah.
yeah. I was like,
like, who's this girl?
His
So
Russian handler.
you guys are gonna really like hate me, and you guys are never gonna talk to me again, probably. But my grandpa's grandmother was related to Nadia's grandma, so technically there's some
Don't worry.
connection
That's
with me
good.
and Donald Trump.
I like it. I'm a Donald Trump supporter.
And his son lives across the street, so my family has a house in
Ed's about to go
Stanford.
through the roof
Yes.
right now. He
So-
just turned
Fine, I don't care.
3 shades redder.
He's
50
about,
Shades of
he's
Red.
about to fight me tonight. It's okay in the
The
parking
50
lot.
Shades of Ed.
But my cousin lives in Stanfordville, New York, and Donald Trump's son lives right across the street, and I got to walk on his property.
Good story.
I,
No, I'm just kidding.
I like to think
I'm just
Nadia is
kidding.
just waiting for high cholesterol to take its course, and she could collect a huge payout. Okay. The last one.
Yeah,
the
Trump
last
does like
one
his
to
McDonald's.
get- dude.
He does like his McDonald's.
I remember hearing he ate McDonald's every single day
He
in
does.
the White House.
He after one of his court hearings,
Mm.
he bought everybody in the court like McDonald's to go, like packs.
Did he?
Or he took to court that day and like, was handing them out or something. It was something so stupid. But yeah,
You're trying to bribe the judge with McDonald's. That's so
We
sad.
love that.
I don't know. if it
Don't
was
you have
the
like
judge.
a gold toilet you can give to him?
I don't know if it was the judge he was bribing, but it's still
No,
funny.
but like I know, like the idea of like trying to pass out favor to try to win a better
it
image.
was a tax write-off. Leave him alone.
I don't think he ain't getting no tax write-off. Dude, you don't even pay. I pay more in taxes than him. I don't want to talk about this. Okay?
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about
Next.
this. Now you're getting me 7 shades of red. Okay?
Final skid marks. Lily, go first.
For what?
Final skid marks.
I don't know.
What?
The last things you want to say at the end of the show.
Thank
She
you.
said,
Yeah. Thank you for supporting me in my race.
Would you guys want RFK to be president?
Oh God.
mm,
No.
in the beginning, I'll be honest, I liked him.
Mm-hmm.
And then he said something weird in one of the debates or one of his things. Something about human trafficking. That was really bizarre to me, and I can't remember exactly what he said. But I was like, that was weird.
Okay.
So it kind of rubbed me the wrong way with that. So I'm like,
Because like even his parents are like, yeah, we don't want you running for president right now, man. Like you're the worst
Yeah.
choice in the family.
And in some of the debates, he did do a good job with what was his name? Sami.
Willasamy or no, Ramaswamy.
I
Ramaswamy.
did like him in the beginning, and then he started getting weird too. So I'm like, because he's very intelligent, and I actually thought that's who Donald Trump would pick as his VP.
Yeah.
I thought, but I think that Donald Trump's going to pick that black guy, the big black bald-headed guy. I
No
can't think
idea
of his
who
name.
that is.
I can't think of his name. I think he might pick him, but I don't
Alonzo Bowden.
know. I don't know. I can't even think of it.
It's not him.
Final skid marks. No more presidential talk.
That was the final skin mark.
What was yours? Go Trump? Is that what you said?
No. Yeah, go
No.
to jail. Go
No.
to jail, Trump. Go to jail.
Lily?
What's up, Judge?
Mine were thank you for supporting me in my race, and thanks for letting me be on your show.
What was that, Lily?
Sorry,
He's over here
my
hurling.
throat's killing me.
Lily, final skid marks.
My final skid mark is thank you for supporting me in my race and thank you for supporting me and my friends.
I liked your game face photo.
Oh, I didn't even know they were taking photos of me. That's the funniest shit. And then, go ahead. It's all you for the
Sorry,
rest of the
final
night.
skid mark.
Go Trump.
You always have something good.
If Mitch McConnell comes back into this shit, I would totally vote for him. Okay. Oh, sorry, not Mitch McConnell. I said the wrong guy. The former governor
Mitch
of New
McConnell.
Jersey.
Mitch McConnell, isn't he the one that fucking like had a
Turtle
stroke?
guy.
He
Yeah,
had a stroke.
yeah. I'm trying to think. No,
He had a stroke at the
Chris
fucking.
Christie. That's who I meant.
No.
I like Chris
He's
Christie.
what, the governor of New York? No.
New Jersey.
Fuck that
Governor of New
fat
Jersey.
cow.
I
Talk
like
about a guy,
Chris
talk about a
Christie.
guy that eats McDonald's.
He actually doesn't. Chris
Burger
Christie
King.
is intelligent.
Chris Christie is the Burger King, bro.
I think there's a video of Chris Christie eating pizza with a fork, and Jon Stewart ripped him a new one on that. I thought.
Probably.
My final skid mark is always live and die with the deep ball, baby. But that's going to do it for tonight's show of the Abraham Drinking Podcast Contest. Abraham Drinking Podcast. To continue this party, head on over to John Wilkes Boofin Podcast as they're about to start their show live from Frank and Tony's place in downtown Willoughby. That's going to do it for tonight's show of the Abraham Drinking Podcast. Please share the show, tell a friend, follow us on social media. Also sign up for our Tank Telecast pub crawl on June 22nd. But that's going to do it. We will see you next week and throughout the week. Hasta la vista.